2027 opposition party voters data. Shetima Edun Kadoso push risk management for economic growth. 2027 Amechi rules out stepping down. Federal government raises passport fees to 100,000 to 200,000 naira effective September 1. Troops kill 50 bandits in Niger rescue. And then if you go over to the Punch newspaper, you find a few interesting headlines here as well. Don't forget to use the WhatsApp number 0809 0306416. Tariff war. Federal government intervenes as states discourse rift deepens. I think Bayelsa State is one of the recent to take charge of its own regulation with regards to pricing. Federal government ASU clash over 2021 agreement. NEC unveils roadmap for $1 trillion economy by 2030. INEC pushes back as opposition rejects Southwest voter figures. 13,000 illicit weapons destroyed in 4 years. Federal government. And this one here says federal government eyes 21% GDP boost with e-governance bill. Long-term neglect hindering refineries revamp. NNPC Limited. Now, we have to go for a commercial, but this one is going to get it already has me thinking in my head. Long-term neglect hindering refineries revamp. So they are telling us all the monies for turnaround maintenance was not enough to solve the problem because of long-term neglect. Okay, let's take a short commercial. Good morning.
For more talk, news and sport,
My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Let's quickly go over to the phone lines and take your thoughts and contributions. The numbers to call are 08179230002. Again, 08179230002. You can also call 08179230007. 08179230007. You can call us on any of those numbers to join in on the conversation. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. And just to refresh your minds on a few of the headlines from The Punch: long-term neglect hindering refineries revamp, NNPC. INEC pushes back as opposition rejects Southwest voter figures. NEC unveils roadmap for $1 trillion economy by 2030. Federal government defense passport price hike to 100,000 and 200,000 naira. Federal government ASU clash over 2021 agreement. All of these are some of the headlines you'll find on the Punch newspaper. On Facebook, we are live. The handle is at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So it's very simple. Log on to Facebook and search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Get on the page, like the page, go on to the live stream. Don't forget to click on the share button. And very importantly, keep your comments very short and precise. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go over now and take some calls. We'll come back and take some of your messages on Facebook as well. Your name and tell us where you are calling us from. Good morning.
My name is Stanley Nyaya, madam. I'm calling from Elele.
Okay.
Let me look at Darlington Woju and the others who went to court to stop the election tomorrow. I keep wondering why these people keep wasting their resources and time, because at the end of the day, I know they won't get anything. Darlington Woju should, the earlier he realizes that he's wasting his resources and time, the better for him. Because all those things he's looking for, he won't get any. The national recognizes Chief Tony Okocha. So going to court to ask the court to recognize their candidate is neither here or there. You won't get anything, I'm telling you. Those who go into court, that court should nullify the local government election, they won't get shishi. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, those matters will get to Supreme Court and they will quash all those matters. Our election tomorrow, we are ready for it. Just the way police and RISEC has said, we are ready. We will go all out tomorrow to vote our candidate. My candidate is Gift Wall. We will go all out tomorrow to vote for him. And at the end of the day, the election will be sustained and nothing will happen.
All right. Okay. And I wanted to ask, you said your candidate is Dr. Gift Walu. Is there any other person in Obiakpo running against him from any of the posts? I haven't even heard of other candidates. Like, who are the other candidates in Obiakpo from other political parties that are contesting in this election? Somebody help us out. We would like to have some of the names. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Mr. Ifiemi.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Chimadika. I'm calling for Rumokuta.
Okay.
Mr. Ifiemi, my brother, man. Chimam Nokwam and Emeka Beke, I will gather them together. It's not the gathering of mischief. You are from one political party. You are saying that the election should not hold, claiming the legibility of the person conducting it. And another person is answered again, saying that your candidate from your party should be accepted. What are we doing here, my brother, man? Are we playing? Then the aspect of the police again, that is a very good one. An election that police is not involved, it is not credible. Just like the last election, we also there in Rivers State here. Then my brother, man, PDP is weighing Jonathan. At the same time again, weighing P2B because of the start extract. Who is weighing my brother Amechi? Who is calling him now? That is what we are talking about.
Amechi is not in the PDP, so they can't. PDP cannot call him.
Neither is P2B in PDP.
He was in the Peter Obi was in the PDP before he left. So there's a reason. They can call him. How long ago did Amechi leave? How long ago did Amechi leave the PDP?
It doesn't mean when you left now, but you have left.
It matters.
You have now left, and they are calling them.
It matters.
Talking about then for the aspect of the civil servants that are crying about the appreciated secretariat. Mr. Ifiemi, is this now the secretariat started to getting appreciated when they have their colleague as the governor of Rivers State, which is the like of Simla Ifubara? Why didn't they cry?
All right, Chima. I would have to interrupt you so you mind your language, because I don't understand what you mean by the likes of Simnalai Fubara. In every ramification, I don't think I keep saying it, if you meet that man in person, some of the things you spew, you wouldn't. You would not have the courage to even say it. And that's the truth. So whatever your political leanings are, you would address the governor of the state with the adequate respect necessary. Doesn't matter whether you like him or you don't, you support who you support or you don't. And besides, the secretariat did not start getting bad under him. It was also bad under the person you are supporting, former Governor Wike. It was also bad that time. It was also bad under the time of Amechi, for those who are supporting Amechi. So don't come and look like it's something that one person can fix. And this is the honest truth about it. And if, as Rivers people, we continue to act like this and think like this, in the next 20 years, Rivers State hasn't gone anywhere. We are all alive. And I'll say, I told you that if this mentality's war continues in the next 20 years, we would still not be where we ought to be. That secretariat has been there in the past 20 years. Name one important critical thing that was done from the Amechi administration about that secretariat, or the Wike administration about that secretariat. If you come over to the Governor Similala Efobara's administration, it was only 2 years in. So he has not even finished the administration before you even make a case to say, oh, you didn't look at the secretariat. It was only 2 years in, and then everything got cut short in the way that everything happened. So if you want to even be realistic and you are a person who is, if you are sensitive enough or sensible enough, you would understand that, okay, well, you are just 2 years. If we want to even look at the people that were there for 8 years, eight years each, what did they do? 0817-923-0007. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
From
Go on.
My brother, even though the 2 years, did they allow him to rest? They did not allow the governor to rest, my brother. So thank you very much for that topic. I, Honorable Bida from Nkoro, I'm moving to Nkoro now to vote for my candidate, Mr. James A. James. We don't have any other candidate that is contesting with him, because the capacity man that God gives to us. I am pleading with the good people of Nkoro to please come out this Saturday to vote for our candidate at my level.
Your candidate, the candidate in your local government is from which?
He's from APC.
Okay, and there's no other candidate from any other party in that local government that's running?
Everybody stepped down for him because the capacity man is a God sent to Nkoro.
Okay, so are you now a member of the APC?
I'm not a member of APC because in Nkoro I've never gotten a elected candidate before. This is our first time. So I will go and vote.
Okay.
I'm a member of PDP.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0003. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, my brother Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Hi, Bagosawa.
All right.
Andrew, I'm still thinking of what Emeka Beke and Dennis Iwandu want from Rivers people. In the morning, they will say that they are not going to participate in the election. In the afternoon, they will say that all the votes that will be cast for the APC candidate under Chiptono Okocha will be their own votes. In the evening, they will say that they were going to challenge the legality or the outcome of the election. I begin to wonder what they want. Andrew, are you aware that in 2023, the River State Expo under Mika Piquet then suspended him? Andrew, are you aware has repositioned the party, and today, like Chitoka promised that Rivers State will be taken over by the APC. I urge Rivers people to go to their various LGAs and vote for their respective candidates so that some dead, democratically elected government will take over the local government council so that Rivers State can move on. They should not be distracted by Emeka Bekele. They are just two of them in what they call their own faction. It's just Emeka Bekele and Glenn want to. No other person. They don't have any support.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. However, Chief Emeka Bekele has a court judgment that he believes validates his leadership of the party. We'll continue to see how this works out. I think the position they've held is the leader, national leadership of the party, have refused to obey the court judgment, and so that's perhaps what he's trying to get. We'll wait and see. However, like you said, the national leadership have made it clear who they recognize as the leader of the APC in Rivers State. So only time will determine. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning. Okay, we lost that call. Let's look at some of your messages on Facebook. Victor Emmanuel says, let Jonathan and Obi not be deceived, though. PDP are trying to disorganize the coalition. NNPC tactically informed us that there's no hope of refinery working. Tinubu should resign, no go general justice. You can get money to build a full refinery. The monies we have spent for turnaround maintenance from the Jonathan time till now, under this NNPC, should be, if not more than a quarter, at least half. I don't have the figures correctly, or if not even more than what it has cost Dangote to build a new refinery from the ground. The monies we have been putting into these are all our refineries. I'm not talking about just one. I'm talking about the turnaround maintenance for the Port, the Kaduna, the Warri. The monies we have been putting in all of these refineries over the years, from the Jonathan time till now. And NNPC is telling us that it is because of, what did they describe it? Long-term neglect. This is the same refinery that they told us was now working. And they told us that it was, in fact, under Jonathan, the refineries are working at around 60% capacity. Less even. So I don't understand how long this long-term has been. Under Jonathan, the refineries are working at 60% capacity production. At least we all knew that one. So what kind of neglect are they saying is hindering the revamping of refineries in the country? That the money cannot get the equipment that is bad and replace it. Somebody needs to help us understand. Frank, Prince, let's start with Prince. Prince from Elele, good morning.
Good morning, God bless you. My name is Pastor Prince.
Go on.
I want to talk in respect to your in-house news. Where our governor now talked about telling the civil servants to close work by 12 o'clock.
The sole administrator, not the governor.
The sole administrator, thank you. You know, sometimes people say we should mind our way, but these people try to do things that will make someone provoke. I'm a civil servant. When our governor was here, we received salary within 26, 27. And now he knowing that there will be election tomorrow and people would travel. Where is salary? That's what I want to say.
All right, Prince. Very valid question. Where is the salary? They will need it to pay transport. Frank from Auda West. Good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi. Yeah, let me talk about tomorrow's election. My own is like advice this morning to Rivers youth not to allow themselves to use by any politician in the state. And also, I want to advise research tomorrow. They should do the right thing to make sure that the will of people prevail tomorrow's election. And Rivers people, let us go and vote for the candidate of our choice. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Go and vote for the candidate. The question Rivers people are asking is, how many candidates do they have to choose from? Susie from Erema, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, morning. It worries me to see or listen to Darlington Audio, even though I agree that one could ventilate it. grievances or discontentment about a particular situation in the court. But my worry is the contradiction or ab initio, how Darlington Wauju and the Emeka Bekee have come in different fora to talk about how the sole administrator is illegal, how the National Assembly does not have the right, how the president does not have the right to do what they did in Rivers State by declaring state of emergency, even though Section 305 is staring on their face. Now, the same people are coming back to say that a vote casted for APC candidates in Rivers State are for their own faction. I want to ask a question. In place of the ruling from Justice Aproko that that is what is flying all over, recommended that every action taken by any government as in favor of Tony Okocha here is credited to them. Which place did the court say that in that judgment? That election, the vote casted for the candidates of the APC in Rivers State will be given to them. It is just obvious that they don't even understand, just like somebody said. This thing is more like you are fighting the president. It is the president that you are fighting, and you are not going to get anything out of it. But I also agree with you that you have the right to go to court. But at the end of the day, a man who you are dragging to court will have right to defend himself. And don't come back to say that the court has been bribed. That is what it is.
All right.
It's going to take place tomorrow, and people are going to their villages. Me, I am now heading to Erema. Thank you very much for the Erema community.
Lugard from Ichie, good morning.
My brother Andrew, greetings from Ichie to you. The comment by my own spokesperson, Darlington Wauju. You see, the problem with our Rivers people is that few, they don't know that FPC led by Emeka Bekee is fully on ground. Not only Darlington Wauju and Emeka Bekee, so many of us, like Lugaman, we are many. And the rule of law does not exist in this country anymore. You see, Emeka Bekee said his right was trampled upon. He was duly elected, and they were challenging it in court. The people that are saying that it will not work, are they preempting the court? Well, I don't want to go to that area now because I know too well that at the end of the day, we will get judgment in court unless they are telling us that the law does not exist in this country anymore. Because you are duly elected, you are just removed like that, even though the nation does not recognize us, fine. But the law, they must interpret the law for us so that we know if Mr. President or if the party chairman have the right to suspend the duly elected chairman of our great party, APC. And what we are saying, I repeat what I said yesterday, that any vote cast for APC candidate is for Emeka Bekee's faction. Do you know that? You asked the question that is there any other party contesting this election? My brother, this is exactly what the SUT minister did during his own time. He bought one for only one person. You know that in a chair where I come from now, it's only one candidate.
All right, Lugard, thank you very much. Let's go for... Thank you very much. Now we'll take a few messages. We're already running out of time. On WhatsApp, what is so difficult for federal government to fix our refineries? What is really the problem in this country? Christian Williams from Igbo Ichie, you're asking me a question I honestly don't think I have the answer to. Top of the morning to you, Andrew. How many political parties are contesting for tomorrow's local government election? I see low turnout in the elections tomorrow. Thank God ability at Igbo. I was asking the various candidates, because people say, oh, my candidate, this is the candidate, go and vote for the candidate of your choice. And they're like, okay, so I think my friend from Nkora said there's only one candidate in there from the APC. So it means if you must vote, you have to vote for that candidate. I think that also applies to several other local government areas. What is so difficult for federal government to fix our refineries? What is really the problem? Still wondering why some people still having faith and hoping in our judges that any judge in Nigeria as of today will be able to deliver justice or a rule against any case that the president is interested in. I don't know why we keep deceiving ourselves. Good luck. you sent that message in. This person says, Andrew, good morning. When I heard in the news that Ibokete Ibas made workers smile, I expected that it would be salaries. I heard that workers will be closing by 12 today. I don't see any reason for the jubilation though, when workers have their pockets empty during election period. Kelvin in Port Harcourt, that came in from you. That's how much we can take. Good morning. A commercial is next, and then business news at 7 follows afterwards. Stay with us.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
If the